Greetings, fellow ship engineers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden. Episode 9. System Core Upgrade and one more engine. Alright. What I'm going to do is... switch Blue Panther to the day shift and Glitch to the night shift. And the reason for this is Blue Panther has a weapons of 3, so he's better at boarding. So I want him on the same schedule as like the boarding parties, so that he has the energy for it. Unfortunately, he's going to have to get drafted and go over to the slaver ship tired. But yeah, whatever. I'll just keep an eye on his energy levels. Please be bugs. Oh, it's robots again. At least I have better guns now. Well, I see one of them. Jazz. I don't know why it's always you. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, they're helping us. I mean, that's cool. You want to do the work for us? Honestly, it's kind of already done. I did just blow up a whole bunch of robots. I don't mind the assistance. I mean, that's cool as long as you pay me. Makes me sound so greedy. Pay me. But like, after getting screwed the last time, yeah, I'm obviously going to make an issue out of that. They just wanted me to meat tank for them. I mean, yeah, it seems very military alliance-esque. Undraft all. I'm going to keep Marauder drafted so that I can pick up the items here. I'm not even sure if man, that was easy to clear with those rifles. You can see why I wanted the rifles. I probably need to do a drafted run around here too to make sure I didn't leave anything behind, because it's very likely that it did. Also, worth noting, Marauder needs to empty his pockets, because I don't have a lot of random junk. New data log. Alright, and... this is probably just the slave collar, right? No, leave that. Don't pick up a slave collar. We don't need to be breaking the law in front of the law. Are we able to rescue the downed people from the Military Alliance? What? You mean the 2 dead people that are here? I mean, there's dead people here. Expedited. What was the reward for that again? Tech and... okay, good. Infra and tech. Cool. So we have 6 hours to transfer those bodies. Please, for the love of God, do that. Yo, I don't see the can you... yeah, please move bodies. So Marauder's holding one. Okay, I think that both bodies are loaded up. Yes, they are. Good, good, good. Go, go, go! And delivered. Sweet. Yeah, there were 2 people that got exhausted, but like I don't see them anymore. I don't think that they're downed or anything. All right, let's go ahead and set everything up to salvage. I do think that there's a high likelihood that we will be too heavy of a ship at the end of this, so I'm probably going to also need to expand the ship to accommodate another hyperdrive. That's fine. I'm also going to take the expedited off, as it's no longer an urgency that we, like, scrap this stuff. I'd rather not have them ignore other stuff. And all the loose ore. And space food, hull blocks. Infra, Energium. We'll collect it all. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I do like how they, like, showed up to help me and then they immediately, like, pass out. Like, well, yeah, I can see why you military boys outsourced the work to me. I am interestingly better suited for it. So once you get one more tech block, I don't have the core points. So what we could do is jump from an X1 to an X3. If I get extra tech blocks, should we install an X3 core? Yeah. Got a pull right there. Don't forget to empty the pockets. We don't loot the dead here. We don't violate taboo. It's in the rules. I like how I wagged my finger at you. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Do the so these cores are they're not fueled. They are like computing power to install systems in your ship. So as far as your ship goes for limitations, there's core points. Core points represent the capabilities of core structures on the ship. There is system points, which are added by your system cores, which are things like power nodes, hyperdrives, etc. So if we're going to want to add a shield system and a hyperdrive, we're going to need more more system points freed up, which means we need a stronger core to support it. And then there's like just raw weight supported by your hyperdrives. Looks like we're going to do the bigger core, the biggest core that we have access to for now. Which means we're going to have to break down our old core and then build a new one, which is fine. But that should give us some wiggle room as to what to add to the ship going forward. And their reward is still like pending. We just have had a busy airlock this whole time. There we go. All right, we got the tech blocks. Now, if I break down the old system core, I'm going to end up... Oh, God, it's so annoying that the tooltip's massive. I'm going to end up having, like, a deactivated ship. So I'm going to do this, like, right after they finish their leisure time at the start of the day, so that I don't have, like, a ship offline. More? You're low on supplies. Tech blocks. No, I am not giving you the tech blocks I vitally need. Sorry, pal. I do get stuff back from the X1 assembly, yes. Disassembly, rather. I know that much. Okay, so here we go. Dismantle. And I'm going to micromanage this, so I'm going to assign Jazz to it. Because now we don't have a system core, which means point defense is offline. Power nodes are offline. Basically, everything's offline until we get back. And then we'll throw... Maybe I'll put it right here. This is going to be the highest production priority. And we're going to have Jazz, Glitch, and who else is standing nearby? Butcherat. Bring the tech blocks for that. Infra blocks by Marauder. Blue Panther. Basically, everybody is hauling to it because it's vitally important that we get this back up, because we can't even shoot down asteroids incoming without it. Right. Okay, and Blue Panther built it. Good. All right, so now we have 36 spare system core. So we should be really good for that for a long, long time. Now, some of those system core points are probably going to go to another hyperdrive. But let's go ahead and get our shield generator up. Oh, there's a light. I was like, why can't I build here? Let's move this light. Shield generator up so that we're protecting ourselves. And then after adding all this stuff, if we are overweight, I'll have to expand the engine bay and add another hyperdrive. But, you know, should be okay. So as far as roosters goes, power capacity node is it's a little far off, but we're working on it. Oh my god, we have so much stuff. And we're only getting more, because we are stripping these ships down. So what is the status of that? Not even really. There's still so much left to go. Got it. Trying to get them to actually move parts around is, interestingly difficult. Did I empty my pockets? I have not. You have a flamethrower. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's assign that to someone. Hey, Ocharat, when you're back home, I have a flamethrower for you. And then, Marauder, let's have you just drop at least one of the stims on the ground. So you have one free pocket. I forgot about that flamethrower. Yeah, that's gonna be, spicy. Alright, draft. Pick up. Can a friendly fire? I mean, yes. Fires can hurt friends. Wish there was just like a collect all button. I think that's everything. Okay, can you guys move the freaking light already? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're getting breaches because no one's doing the work. I mean, they're just overwhelmed with all the salvage tasks. It's fine. The way I see it is these two derelicts were actually remarkably easy to clear. So this is just free stuff that we're grabbing. Just a complete free-for-all. Alright, I am tired of waiting. This is... What is your deal here? I'm gonna start micromanaging, people to do the tasks I want queued, because it's taking for so long. Alright, now that that's done, we wanted to put a shield gen in here. I think I'm also gonna move the hull stabilizer and the power generator just to try to like free up space around this area. Because we have more stuff that is going to get installed. Because another part is, without shield console, that shield generator does nothing. It's a fancy piece of nothing tech. So, I'll probably end up moving the hypersleep chamber and Jengaing everything in. Alright, Marauder, you are going to be assigned this task. And we'll be on backup power while this works. Then, Marauder and Glitch, let's move it. I probably should have picked a better time of day when, like, they aren't about to sleep, but whatever. Why can't I assign jobs to this task? Hello? You, oh, what hour is it? No, it's a work hour. They're just being lazy. For real? No. I want you building this. Skill 1? That's not great, but... And Marauder's building. Good. Okay, let's keep going. There we go. And then next is the shield gen. Do I need more storage? Not yet. My smaller storages are like empty and half full, and then this one still has a decent amount of space left. Once we finish salvaging and mining and all that, maybe that changes, but we seem fine now. Alright, come on, people. Glitch is doing it. The real question is, why don't we have power back here? Power node looks like it's fine. If I could click it. Oh my god. Stupid Jen is covering it. I can't even click the thing. I'm not entirely sure why we don't... Oh, you know, we're not even generating power. What is going on here? Hello? Do you not... Oh, yeah, okay. This is the highest logistics priority, and like no one was hauling power to our power generator. That explains a lot of the issues that we had. So here we go. We now have the small shield generator, and I think I'm actually going to move it to where the hypersleep chamber is, so it's next to this power node. Once the hypersleep chamber is moved, because it, you know, I want it easy to power on. In that case, Marauder, just stop what you're doing. Now, if I completely cover it up like this, it won't be accessible. So maybe there. And then I'll increase the range of that node. Marauder, I keep catching Marauder, and he's like, dude, I'm always busy. It's like, yeah, it's my fault. Now, one of the things we might be able to do if we go on shield power is to stop using the point defense and just like let the ship tank the asteroids is, like, not entirely unreasonable. Okay, so now we need a shields console, and that's the last bit of the equation. And, it's... you know... Oh, we can't fit... I could put it there. That's not terrible. And we'll just put a little light over it. Oops. Misclick multiple times in a row. And floor light. There. Hope the stream goes well. Well, Sty, thank you. And I hope it does too. I mean, we're live so far. Taking a look at our salvage progress. There's still a considerable amount left to salvage. So I'm almost certainly going to have to expand our hyperdrives because we are at weight, basically. We're like 39 points away from at weight. So we'll need to expand the bay back here and accommodate 4 engines rather than 3. Which is all fine. It's part of the plan. Ship grows over time. Ooh, thank you for the gifted subs, too. Cheers. So the shields console is in. Well, almost. There it goes. So you'll see the shields. It's at a 110. There it goes. Now the shields is powered up. So if the asteroids here hit us, it bounces off our shields. The shields will absorb like 110 points of impact before the shields break and have to be recharged via console again. That's essentially the way that works. And perfect example. So Glitch didn't manage to shoot down the asteroid in time, but the shields blocked it for 25 points of shield impact, and it stopped it from doing any damage to our ship. So it's already, well, okay, I'm not going to say it's paid for itself, but yeah, you can see its effect. It's very, very, very helpful to be able to just, like, hand wave away damage like that. Alright, we have a massive logistics backlog. It's, like, completely overwhelmed. There we go. There's another block. It's completely overwhelmed at the moment, and that's just because we have, like, 4 different sites that we're exploiting, and nobody actually moving the stuff. I think we have to do some high priority hauling. Get logistics going. Because we're going to be stuck here until stuff starts to get moved. There we go, high capacity node. So the high capacity node in the power tree here, these power capacity nodes increase the amount of stored power to deal with peaks. I don't have the energy blocks to build these yet. But once I have the tech blocks, I do intend to build a power capacity node. One of these bad boys. The large node is... So this is weird. The nodes and capacity look similar, but obviously the capacity is like storage batteries. So building that is going to pair really well with solar. Not all systems have good solar power, but we can subsidize a lot of the ship's power requirements with solar if we are in solar zones, especially with a capacity node. So them's the long-term plans. Oh my god. Every time I feel like we've chipped away at the backlog, it's like it's like, nope, sorry, screw you, more work. The good news is the asteroid strikes on this zone aren't, like, atrocious. They're pretty chill. So it's not that hard to to just be here. And now that we have shields, we're not constantly under, like, ship attack from fires and impacts and micro holes and whatnot. Yeah, logistics bots will be helpful to deal with. I mean, this right here, as someone that has at one point in time worked in stocking shelves and the like, this is like a danger to itself. You would never... That would crush you. Another thing I might queue up, not that we need it, but so that we use it, is the research required that we need for the for bugs, crawlers, because we have crawler corpses, and then for the flybots, just so that we can use up their corpses, because their corpses are like a logistics clog. So it's a weird, like, I don't think it's smart to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. That their bodies are like in the way. And then we can start composting all the remaining crawler corpses once we, like, dissect the first 3. Ooh, but someone did a really good job cleaning up. Look at that. That death stack of garbage is gone. Can I support more crew without upgrading the food? We are in the food positive. I could maybe add 1 more crew before it just becomes more tenuous. The thing is, this is assuming we have no crop loss. Crop loss due to smoke, due to power outages, due to breaches. So we could, but I really like the insurance of not being, like, on the brink of starvation, because that's something that brings down a lot of people's ships, in other words. I see that a lot. A common complaint of, like, oh god, I ran out of food. Maintaining a steady food supply is, like, obviously vitally important and actually rather challenging, so I don't really want to push our limits. I'd rather play it safe and not have to save scum. Or start over, or whatever. Alright, now that we have a lot of that logistics... No, still tons of scrap left. Holy hell. Solar panels. I cannot wait. So here you can see the point defense and shields. They stick out of the ship. If you wanted to see what it looked like, because I hadn't actually panned to that. And I'm going to lower logistics again. Oh my goodness, that recycler just, like, blows. Oh, hello. That was a big splash. That would have been a fire or something, the level of impact, because that was like 100 points of impact. We are regularly having power outages, but I don't think another power generator makes sense. We just want power storage. So, how many energy blocks are left out here for salvage? None and none. So we're not likely to get another energy block unless we have a lot of backlog scrap to process, which we have none. See, I think we'll have to trade for it, more than likely. Or salvage somewhere else, something like that. But we're not going to get the capacity here, which is fine. Now, the real question is, once we're done salvaging all this, will we have the weight to jump? That I am not sure about. It's possible that we won't. Oh, wow. We have a lot of water vapor in the standard ship. Let's put a water collector in. Because we're collecting water in here, obviously. So I'm just going through all the overlays. It's like water vapor in the farm is being collected. But for the rest of the ship, there's a considerable amount of water vapor. Well, I mean, it's still low. But a decent amount of water vapor that we could collect for free water. Might as well. Oxygen looks fine. CO2 looks fine. Temperature looks fine. Comfort for leisure and sleep is fine. For work is fine enough. Power is not a big deal. Yeah. So we'll start siphoning off water here. Now that I realized. Alright, how close are we? It's funny, like these okay, this one's almost done. There's just infra scrap left, and this one is almost done. It's almost hull scrap left. So we're nearly done grabbing everything that we want. Very close to being finished here. It's just been a treasure trove of resources, but it's definitely slowed us down. Now we're still under mass, under the 2700 mass, so I might, if we can stay under mass, I'll jump without expanding the ship. That would be ideal. Because I don't have, I think, the tech blocks to make another. So if we go over, oh, well, we're overweight now. If we go overweight, I might need to... We do have some tech scrap to process. But I might need to, like, dump things, or... I don't know. We'll see. Or do a sketchy jump. Like an overweight jump. Yeah, we're almost done, though. I'm glad these other... I mean, the Eden quest lines aren't timed. I'm glad they're not timed, because I've really been sitting here for a long time. I'm not processing scrap because output's full. True. And that's just because logistics is full. The storage, I still have a little bit of space left. So it's just a matter of, like, our logistics haulers hauling it where it needs to go. Which will happen once they're done salvaging. Because what's happening is they're prioritizing salvaging the ships as the highest priority, so they're not processing anything or moving anything. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. And I actually agree with those priorities because I can only salvage here. I can process anywhere. So once we're done salvaging, I can jump and continue on my travels and process and do the logistics, you know, in any system. I only just realized... Oh. That there was a cargo shuttle here owned by the Slavers Guild that, I'm gonna dibs. Claim when drafted? Yeah, that's... I forgot the process, but thanks. So, Marauder's going over, and I'll do just that. Claimed. Cool. Alright, researchers. Because I don't have an urgent need for research, I'm going to put them on logistics over research. But not to neglect botany. I think that's a fair balance. So we'll get at least one of the tech blocks we need for hyperdrives. Actually, we're only missing the one. So yeah, we could. I guess I'll do that. I'll start expanding the hull for it. So let's go ahead and edit. And expand the hull with the hull blocks we have so that we can add another engine. Transfer all of the cargo over, plus a lot of rubble. We'll turn that into steel sheets for stability. We're almost done with Mad Dog. So we're getting close to being able to leave. So now the priority is scout out Zeta and add new hyperdrive. I am very low on power, but that's exactly why we're like pushing for solar, and then I'll go on a shopping spree to like buy the power that I need most. Alright, just a tiny bit of stuff left. Sweet. So, other than the transfer stuff, there is no more salvage over here on the Relentless. So we're nearly done. We're nearly done with that. Just some transferring junk. Awesome. I'll probably install another low priority or low power node to support the next engine, and then have to move some of the infrastructure around here a bit to be closer to the power node, so I have an efficient power node. Because this one small power node that covers everything is obviously not going to be enough. So the issue that I foresee that we have is I don't have the tech block for that. So I'm not 100% sure how. I mean, what I could do is I could pull the power node for the recycler and the chem gen, or hyperdrives will power up very slowly on low power networks. So we'll just take a while to charge up for this jump, and then I'll make it a priority to get another power node for future jumps, so that we don't have like a slow charge up, because slow charge ups can be really dangerous. Additionally, we are completely out of storage space now. I have a ton of infra blocks. I just my hesitation is I guess I could stick storage here. Yeah, I'll just do it. I'm pulling the trigger. Mad Dog, you are done. Transfer the rubble. And Relentless, you are completely done. Sweet. So now we can just focus inward on what we have left to add and install to the ship, so we can get the hell out of here. Almost in range. Actually, you know what? Let's move these in 1 and then they will be in range with the maximum range power node. And yes, they're having to rebuild twice. You know, as the saying goes, cut twice, measure once, I think. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yes, that's a joke. How close are we to solar? Not that far off, but yeah, that's the biggest concern. Oxygen and water were great. Food were great. Mood were really good. Money were great. We have some critical resource bottlenecks, but power for our ship, yeah, that's a big one. That's what we're gonna have to chase down more than anything else. Buy, loot, and steal to keep the lights on. All right, builders, come on, move these things so we can get out of here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Pathfinders.